Hey everyone, welcome back to Crazy Cars. Today, we've got something exciting from BMW, the all-new 2026 BMW i3 electric sedan. Yeah, you heard that right, the i3 is back, but not as the quirky little city car you remember. BMW has completely reimagined it as a sleek, tech-packed electric sedan, positioned as an entry-level luxury EV in their lineup. This one is aimed at people who want BMW's signature driving experience but in an affordable and efficient electric package. Before we get into all the details, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest car reviews. Alright, let's check out the new i3. Right off the bat, the design is a massive departure from the old i3 hatchback. BMW has given the new i3 a proper sedan look, and it fits right into the modern EV world. It's got the signature kidney grille, but like most BMW EVs, it's closed off since it doesn't need traditional cooling. The slim LED headlights give it a sharp, futuristic look, and the lower bumper has aggressive air intakes that help with aerodynamics. The side profile is clean and streamlined, with flush door handles and sculpted lines that make it look sporty despite being an entry-level sedan. The sloping roofline adds to the sleekness, giving it almost a four-door coupe vibe. Around the back, you get slim LED taillights stretching across the trunk, a subtle lip spoiler, and a clean rear bumper with no fake exhaust tips, just a simple and modern EV design. Step inside, and it's all about minimalism and technology. BMW has taken a lot of inspiration from its higher-end EVs, so the new i3 gets a curved display that merges the 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster with a 14.9-inch infotainment screen. It runs the latest iDrive 9 software, which means better responsiveness, improved AI voice commands, and of course, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The center console is clean, with very few buttons since most functions are controlled through the touchscreen or voice commands. BMW has also ditched the traditional gear lever in favor of a small toggle switch, freeing up more space in the cabin. There's also an optional crystal rotary dial for those who still prefer a physical controller. Materials inside are a mix of premium and sustainable. BMW has used recycled materials for the upholstery and trim, but it doesn't feel cheap. The seats are comfortable yet sporty, with good bolstering to keep you in place. There's ambient lighting running across the dashboard and door panels, giving the cabin a high-tech feel, and an optional panoramic glass roof makes it feel even more spacious. Since it's an EV, the interior is incredibly quiet, with extra insulation to keep out road noise. Rear seat space is surprisingly good for a compact sedan, with plenty of legroom and headroom even for taller passengers. The trunk is also practical, and you get a small front trunk for extra storage. Now, let's talk about what really matters, performance. The 2026 BMW i3 comes with two powertrain options. The base model has a single rear-mounted motor making 268 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. It's quick, doing 0 to 60 mph in around 6 seconds, making it faster than most gas-powered compact sedans. If you want more performance, there's a dual-motor all-wheel drive version pushing out 355 horsepower, cutting the 0 to 60 time to about 4.8 seconds. That's seriously impressive for an entry-level EV. The new i3 is built on BMW's new E-Class platform, designed specifically for EVs, which means better weight distribution and a low center of gravity. The handling is sharp, with precise steering that gives you a real connection to the road. Even though it's a compact sedan, it feels like a proper BMW, agile, responsive, and fun to drive. The suspension is tuned for a balance between comfort and sportiness, soaking up bumps without feeling too soft. And thanks to regenerative braking, you can drive with just one pedal most of the time, which makes city driving effortless. Range and charging are also a big deal, and BMW has made sure the i3 delivers. The base model gets around 320 miles on a full charge, while the AWD version is slightly lower at about 290 miles. Not bad for an entry-level EV. It supports fast charging up to 200 kilowatts, meaning you can go from 10% to 80% in about 25 minutes. BMW is also offering free charging credits at select networks for the first 2 years, making ownership even more convenient. Tech and safety features are top-notch. You get BMW's latest driver assistance suite, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automatic emergency braking, and even a hands-free driving mode for highway cruising. There's also an optional head-up display, a 360-degree camera system, and even an augmented reality navigation system that overlays directions onto a live feed of the road. Now, who is this car for? If you're looking for a luxury EV that's affordable, practical, and still fun to drive, the 2026 BMW i3 is a great option. It's not a high-performance M car, but for daily driving, it's got more than enough power, great range, and BMW's signature handling. It competes directly with the Tesla Model 3, Polestar 2, and Mercedes EQC sedan, but with a more premium feel and a driving experience that's a little more engaging. One thing worth mentioning is how BMW has positioned this car in its lineup. It's no longer a funky, futuristic city car like the original i3, it's now a proper entry-level electric sedan that feels like a baby i4. This move makes a lot of sense because more people want practical EVs that still have a luxury feel. BMW knew they needed a strong contender in this segment, and the new i3 delivers exactly that. Another cool feature is the adaptive suspension. The ride adjusts based on road conditions, giving you the best mix of comfort and performance. If you're cruising on the highway, it softens up for a smooth ride. If you start pushing it on a twisty road, it firms up to give you better control. It's a small detail that makes a big difference in how this car feels to drive. Price-wise, the base rear-wheel drive i3 starts at around $45,000, while the AWD version comes in at about $52,000. Fully loaded with all the optional tech, premium interior upgrades, and performance enhancements, you're looking at closer to $60,000. It's not exactly cheap, but for a luxury EV with BM's build quality and driving dynamics, it's a solid deal. So, what do you guys think? Is the new i3 a worthy comeback for the name, or should BMW have gone in a different direction? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today's review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on the hottest rides. Thanks for watching Crazy Cars, and I'll see you in the next one.